And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Hope everybody had a fantastic Wednesday today. Welcome to the stream, chat. In today's stream, we will be discussing agents. We're going to be having discussions surrounded, by agents. Are agents good investments? Should we be buying agents right now? What will happen to the price of agents and the future of agents? I'm going to answer all of those questions and more. So let's get started. All right, chat. So real quick, before we do get started, I do want to shout out the Patreon. We have a ever-growing community, hundreds of members, where people are joining private community, get to see my buys and sells, my alerts, everything. I checked last night. I didn't finish buying the stickers, so I'll let you guys know when that comes out really soon. And then I'll also have a newsletter out probably by the end of the week this week for the upcoming few weeks. So links are in the description for the Patreon. I don't know why I'm looking at a blue phosphor. Let me pull out the notepad here and let's talk agents, guys. Do me a favor though, hit the like button if you find value from this content. Let me pop out the chat so I can have you guys here vote in the poll. Are you guys currently invested in agents? And I'm actually shocked. A whopping 40% of you guys are not investing in agents. I find that kind of hard to believe. So you guys don't have any agents like in your inventories at all? Because that you can consider that an investment, even if you own one or two of those agents. That's still an investment. We got Ronnie in the chat. How you doing there, Ronnie? Where have you been, dude? Long time no see. Let's get started. So, chat, agents. So, Narcissus, welcome to the stream. So, all right. So, what are agents? So, agents are basically character models, character skins. Agents, up until this point, have only been found or added during operations. So every agent that you see in CSGO or CS2 today was added for a limited time during operations. So it is a limited time only item, similar to major stickers. Major sticker capsules, I guess, right? They get removed at the end, right? So so agents up until this point have only been found during operations, limited time only item. We will get to Q&A, guys. I see a lot of you guys joining in. Welcome, guys. We will get to Q&A in a little bit. Let me just finish up here. I want to talk a little bit about agents first. So agents, the unique thing about agents is like you can't see yourself. You can only see your hands, forearms, torso, and legs because of CS2. The latter two being only in the new game. So that's actually an important thing to note. It's primarily a visual for others to see you, as well as voice lines. Now, the thing is though, because like, you could argue skins. Why do you buy skins? Oh, I buy skins because I enjoy to have nice things when I'm playing, right? You pull out your knife and it looks very shiny, very expensive. You use your AK and it has a rare sticker on it, or a very nice craft, or it, is an old skin. So skins, on the other hand, are for your enjoyment. Agents can still be your enjoyment, but they're primarily a flex onto others. You know what I mean? Like, you actually own this rare guy who has these funny voice lines, kind of expensive, hard to get, and limited supply. So it's a little mixture of both. You're buying it for the rarity factor and the deflationary factor, because unlike skins, chat, so like unlike skins, weapon skins, I guess I should make it clear, agents cannot be used in trade-ups. So unlike weapon skins, agents cannot be used in trade-ups. So for example, there's currently 1,000 Dragon Lures in existence, let's say. Tomorrow there could be 1,001 if somebody decides to do a trade-up. Obviously 10 skins had to be burned in order to do a trade-up, right? But you can still add new Dragon Lures to the game, even though the operation ended, even though you can't get Dragon Lures anymore in drops. You can still get new ones added to circulation. And because it's a covert, you can't get rid of any. The only way to get rid of Dragon Lures is to, well, get your account locked or trade banned. But even then, that item still exists out there. What is the public Discord? !Discord to join, guys. Okay. So that is actually super important to note, guys. The fact that you can't use agents in trade-ups, super, super valid, super important point. With agents being this item, commodity, whatever you want to call it, that the supply is fixed, it's very interesting because like there will only ever be X amount of number K agents. So the number K supply is X, and it will always be X. It will never change. You can't like remove number Ks from existence, just like you can't add new ones. So the whole point of agents is you buy them during operations, ideally, and then periodically when there are dips in their prices. So for example, over the last few years, some agents have gone up, some agents have gone down. And if you had bought any of the dips, you would have made some decent money, especially from like the newer agents, right? The Riptide agents, the Broken Fang agents, those tended to have a more wider appeal than the first generation. Because there's 3 generations, guys. There's Shattered Web agents, there are Broken Fang agents, and then there are Riptide agents. Parrot with the easy 4 months in a row. Thank you so much, Parrot. Shout out to you, my guy. Thanks for supporting the channel. Appreciate you staying in the Fano squad, my guy. I basically today, those of you that follow me on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, if you go on my Twitter page, Fano CSGO on Twitter, I made a tweet about this agent skin. Does anyone know why the Primeiro Tenente Brazilian 1st Battalion agent skin rose in price by 60% over the last 2 weeks? So this is an actual chart of the agent skin. So this is when CS2 first came out, September 27th, $17, and then today or yesterday it got sold for $28. It's like a 60% gain. Insane. And I wanted to get some opinions, and a couple people were trolling, a couple people were giving some good ideas. What I found is Twitter heavily invests in agents. A lot of the people responding in my tweets actually owned agents and actually invest in them, which is kind of surprising. There's Bruskowski over there. So yeah. And what I would say is, what I've come down to realize is you typically want to invest in agents that, obviously each agent is unique, right? So you can't just say invest in agents that are unique. It's not the same thing as like stickers, right? You know, when you invest in Paris or, you know, new stickers, oh, just invest in them because they're new and unique, right? They're not found in any other major, right? You know, you have a team that has a unique new logo. You don't have that in agents. You have slight differences in agents, right? Like the Tenente agent was Brazilian. He had a Brazilian flag. So I would say invest in agents that, number one, are rare, meaning the supply is low supply, expensive to drop. B, you want to invest in agents that typically have their forearms visible, you know, like a Ricksaw, or agents that don't have sleeves. Basically that means sleeveless agents. C, you want to invest in agents that, well, have something unique that brings a lot of people together. What I mean by that is it could be like a country's flag. You know, like a country's flag on it. You know, in this case we had Brazil's flag, but there's also agents with Germany's flag, right? The KSK agent. You can also invest, another example of something that brings people together are the female agents, you know? There's a lot of demand for female agents, chat. You know, a female character skin in a game, right? That's dominated by primarily guys, right? So obviously that's kind of cool and rare, right? You don't have too many female agents, right? So I would consider that a rare item, commodity, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, take a look at those, and then obviously go with nice voice lines. Now that I think the voice lines are kind of underrated. A lot of people, if you put in the work and actually like research the voice lines and you see what people like, I honestly think that, yeah, you could probably do pretty well if you go with the agents that have the funny, you know, voice lines, right? The voice lines that are unique, the voice lines that sound good, the voice lines that are not annoying. I would consider that. Animations, that's also super important. Animations, yes. Animations are pretty valid. So yes, nice voice lines, nice animations. Just overall, go for something that you like. And here's the thing about agents, guys. If you invest in them, treat them as 5% speculative investment. So like, for example, they shouldn't be more than 5% of your portfolio. So I'm not saying degen and sell all your money or sell all your skins and put all your money into agents. That would be considered a high risk, pretty high reward, but high risk scenario. I would argue it's probably smarter to do the opposite, or not the opposite, but to sell all your skins and put it into Paris. That's an even higher reward, but that's a whole nother point. I'm not here to like compare, can agents outperform Paris? Like, that's not the point of this stream, right? So like, again, treat them as 5% speculative. Here's the thing. Why are people investing in agents now? And why are the prices rising? Well, the prices are rising because of CS2. Got released, right? The CS2 release. It's agent focused. Everybody has their agent glaring at them, right? So like if you go to the homepage, you literally have the agent staring at you. Agents definitely had a glow up, chat. So if I were to go into my inventory and look at all the agents in the game, I would say several of them had some pretty decent glow ups. The colors look brighter, the colors look better. Some of them have eyes, some of them don't. They definitely look cooler, chat, than they did before. And I would argue that certainly plays a role in just the psyche of people, and the fact that you need to understand, chat, there are not enough agents to go around. Like, if you think about it, the amount of players that play CSGO compared to the number of Miami Daryls in existence, it's non-comparable. Like, there aren't enough Miami Daryls for every single player in CSGO or CS2. So there's also that rarity factor, you know? So keep that in mind. And there will never be any more Daryls added to the game, or Daryls won't be removed from the game. So the more Daryls you have, I mean, the more you're removing from the market, and if there's a demand for Miami Daryls, well, the more you have, the better. So there's that. And yeah, collectors, some casuals, you know, casuals. But that sort of ties into like CS2 release. But I would argue a big thing is, chat, no new operation in over 2 years. The fact that we haven't had an operation in 2 years, and we've been waiting and waiting for this new content, and we haven't had new agents. Some of the old agents, and actually not some, but all the new agents have been pretty much rising over the past few years, right? Because they're the only agents in existence. They're the newer ones, right? So yeah, no new operation is certainly causing price to go higher. And I would argue that until we see another operation with brand new agents, I don't really see prices crashing per se. There really isn't some event that is going to come out that will crash prices. And now I'm not saying it's going to be a straight line and you should, you know, buy agents today just because of watching my video. No, that's not what I'm saying. But some agents do look pretty cool though. So at the end of the day, guys, what I'm saying is I'm not going to be surprised if a lot of these agents continue rising, especially the longer, you know, we have this break of new content. However, there's also a risk with that. It's a double-edged sword. If you buy agents today, prices will most likely continue to appreciate until the next operation, which could be in a month, could be in 2 months, could be in 3 months. We just don't know how long that's going to take. But when we do get a new operation and we do get new cases, sorry, not new cases, but new agents, there will be a 50% chance that prices fall because new agents look really good, diluting the market. And then there's also a 50% chance that certain agents, the more desirable, more expensive and rare ones, existing ones, I just want to make it clear, existing ones, continue rising. So it's a coin flip. Obviously this is investing, chat, so if you buy agents, just understand that it's not easy money. It's only easy money if you buy at a low price. And if you're buying today, prices are not low per se, but it really depends on your time horizon. So for example, if I'm buying a bloody Miami Daryl, I'm not planning on selling him in a few weeks. That's not my goal. Because in a few weeks, his price may go up a couple dollars, not enough profit to offset any fees or any costs that I may need to, may have incurred, right? So if I'm buying or investing in, Bloody Daryl Miamis or number Ks, if I'm investing in these agents, like buying them in bulk, so more than one agent, right? I'm holding on to them for several months, if not years. And it's more of like that collector's item type thing where like you're buying something that has a fixed supply, it can never go up, it can never go down, and the more you have, just the better, right? Because if demand continues to, rise, continues to be strong for this agent, and you own more of that agent, you're going to be making more money over the long run. So again, keep that in mind. If you're buying agents today, don't look for a quick profit, quick sell. This is not the investment for you. This is more of a place to park some cash, and also you can actually use these agents, which is amazingly, it's fun to use agents. They look good, and they do have voice lines, and they make the game more personal, right? You can buy an agent that aligns with you, right? Your personality, maybe how you sound, maybe how you talk, maybe how, your personality. So please keep that into consideration when investing in these agents. With that being said, if I was to invest in agents, contrary to what I have done, now those of you that are pretty, what's the right word? You guys notice things. You're very perceptive, I guess is the right word. You'll see that I bought every single agent in the game. This storage container has every single agent. Now, I'm doing it purely out of like a collector's item. This guy has a beautiful vampire eyes, by the way. Just wanna point that out there. I thought that's pretty crazy. It's very, very nice. But I digress. This guy has green eyes. Not very green. Anyways, I don't want to get too distracted. Sorry about that. So what how should I say this? It's pretty much goes the same with my strategy with Paris. So if you guys have been following my channel for the past few months, you know what my Paris strategy was, and I'll quickly recap it for those of you that are new to the channel. My Paris strategy was pretty simple. I invested most of my money into 1 to 3 hollow stickers, hollow team stickers. So I picked a handful, I picked 3 team stickers. I actually think it ended up being 2 hollows and 1 glitter, the mouse glitter, but either way, I ended up going with picking 3 teams, and I concentrated heavily into those 3 teams, right? I concentrated heavily into those, and then I picked like 1 team sticker for my paper, and then I did like very, very small percentage. I don't even know what the percentage is, but it's probably like 5% per sticker, if not less. 75, I think I did 75 Fluxos, I did 75 Heroics, and then I may have done 75 OGs or something, right? You guys can double check my facts on the spreadsheet if you are so inclined. But anyways, so what I'm saying is, I heavily concentrated into team stickers, into 3 teams, 1 paper sticker, and then a little bit of diversification here. So why am I bringing this up? So I'm bringing this up because the reason I did this was because I wanted to chase the high return. Obviously, this is higher risk because you're limiting yourself and you're putting a lot of faith into certain stickers that you think will do very well. But you're also going to see a much, much higher reward if you are correct, if your bet, plays out. So if, let's say, the Gamer Legion Hollow, does a 10x and Heroic only does a 5x, I invested more money into Gamer Legion, so I'm going to be profiting more. Again, higher risk, higher reward. That's the type of strategy I was willing to employ. At the end of the day, I still think I'll make money either way. I'm not here to debate or discuss this strategy. I'm just giving you guys what I did. And the reason I bring this up is because if I were to invest in agents today, if anybody's thinking of investing in agents today, I would probably do a similar strategy. I'd probably pick 1 to 3 agent skins that have high demand, relatively lower supply, nothing too crazy, right? You don't want something that, I mean, you don't want an item that has no supply. You want to have some volume, good volume. I would say the volume matters more. Like how many items or agents are traded / sold per day, per 24 hours. I think volume is important. Lower supply or rarity is important. Having a good rarity is important, but it's not the end-all be-all. You can probably find agents that have lower tier rarity that are still, you know, high demand agents. And I would probably, yeah, pick 1 to 3. You know, for me personally, I'm a big number K fan, so I'd probably pick number K. But you don't have to. You can pick other agents. So, like, I could do number K. I could do, you know, Bloody Daryl. I've seen people on Twitter with a bunch of Bloody Daryl, like a storage container with like 30 Bloody Daryls. You do the math, chat, like $70 times 30. Like, it's crazy. Some people are willing to invest like that. Maybe you can choose this vampire guy, right? He's from Riptide. Good collection. Riptide agents have, you know, performed pretty much the best, I would argue. And this is the the NZ SAS. So yeah, NZ SAS. This is just an example, chat. But you need to know why you're investing in that agent. And you should believe in that agent. And it should have decent demand, good volume, put in the work, put in the research, and go with it. You can buy every agent under the sun. There's nothing wrong with that. You can have a collection. There's nothing wrong with that. You'll make money. But if you want, you know, the highest returns, you got to really like concentrate your portfolio and really pick your winners there. So that would be my advice to you guys if you were serious about investing in agents. With that being said, chat, I think I've talked long enough about agents. I explained what I think will happen. I explained agents in general, and now I will answer some questions. So let us see what chat is saying. Live chat, here we go. What happened with case prices? What do you mean? What about case prices? I have a cases video that's gonna probably be released either tonight or most likely tomorrow morning. KSK Commander has already made a 2x. Good for you. What do you think about buying the AK Headshot Star Track field tested from the Revolution? Revolution case is still very new, so I'm not really buying skins from the new cases. I heard that if the next major is borderless, Paris will drop. Is that bad long term? Long term, it really depends on what Valve continue to do, right? So like if Copenhagen is borderless and then Shanghai is borderless, then yeah, it's pretty much a wrap. You're not going to really see any meaningful appreciation after really Copenhagen, honestly. They dropped last night like 10 to 20%. Yeah, guys, cases drop in value, especially newer cases that are still in the common draw pool. You're going to see prices crash when the reset happens. So last night we had a reset, meaning, you know, if every week you guys get a new drop. So whenever there's this reset, it means that more cases are going to be unboxed or dropped, sorry, and it just dilutes the market. There's more supply, so prices go down. It's just, you know, it's just supply and demand. It's economics, chat. So, you know, once Tuesday comes around, Tuesday night, here in the United States, newer case prices crash. Hi, is it better to invest $50 into paper or glitter mouse? Both are fine. I really don't have a preference. I mean, I put more money into glitters, but I think I still have quite a few papers myself. I think both are good. I haven't gotten a case drop in a weekly drop since the launch of CS2. Only Fimajo. Wait, really? Wait. You're telling me that you are not guaranteed a case? Are you for real? That's actually crazy. I thought you are guaranteed a case. Like, if you rank up, you are guaranteed one case. Any case. Like, it can be any case. Are you sure about that? So you're telling me that you got a care package that contained 0 cases among the choices. That is actually wild. I never knew that. Thank you so much for letting me know. What volume should the perfect agent have? What about your app? I'm still thinking about it, still working on it, but it's still on track for end of Q4, but we'll see. I need to put more time into it. No Prime. Make sure you have Prime, guys. He has no Prime probably. Yeah, you have to buy the game. You have to not be a free account. You must have purchased this game. It's a $15 game, chat. Don't worry, I have Prime been playing for years. I think patches are better than agents because they are consumables. Things like Bayonet Frog and patches were like cases back in the day. So cheap and simple 100 hex on almost all Riptides. Okay, but you need to understand card discovery is that they have super low volume, super low. There's a super low supply, meaning super low volume. You're only selling it to like a very niche group of people that have the money and, you know, are willing to pay whatever you're setting. So like, I get you. I understand that, yes, on paper, this is a great idea. It makes sense, right? But I know a lot of people out there that don't care about a, you know, I was going to say a stupid frog that is, you know, holding a bayonet. Like, who cares? And I'm not trying to sound salty that I didn't invest in. I'm just like, I mean, personally, I would never pay that money because it's just a patch. You know, at the end of the day, there are going to be other patches, and I would argue there are better patches than the Bayonet Frog. Doesn't mean that there are rarer patches than the Bayonet Frog. You can, like, you know, one is opinion, one is fact. The fact is, yes, the Riptide patches are very rare, if not the rarest. That's why their price is the highest. But, you know, if people aren't going to be buying them for these elevated prices at a good rate, I'm not going to put hundreds and thousands of dollars into it because I mean, there's no guarantees I'll find a buyer right away. It may take time to sell. Yeah. If gambling is banned in your country, you actually don't get a case. Oh, really? That's kind of salty. Not salty. That's pretty bad. That's really bad. That's stupid. Number K and Getaway Sally are the best agents so far. I like Number K. Getaway Sally's similar, but I bought one for next to nothing. Yeah, it depends on the price that you paid. Should I buy a Glock Gamma Doppler as a play skin investment? If so, where should I get? Probably, I mean, it doesn't matter too much, but I think you should get Factor New if you can, but it's not the deal breaker. I had bought CSGO back in the day, and it converted to CSGO when, to Prime when CSGO became free to play. I have to play for Prime. No. If you purchased the game, you bought it and added it to your account, you own the copy of the game, you are Prime. You are Prime, yes. What's your favorite Daryl? Probably Miami. Miami Daryl is probably my favorite. I mean, the other ones are cool too. But I'd probably say Daryl. Miami. Is investing in a Talon Vanilla as a play skin good? Yes, very, very good. In which Stockholm capsule should I invest in? There's tons of good capsules. I'm personally invested in the Challengers because I believe in Maus, but I think Contenders are also very good as well. Both of them are good. Besides Miami, I mean, well, besides Miami, this guy has a golden necklace, so that's kind of cool. This guy has a cooler mask, I would argue. So maybe the skull head. Loudmouth is kind of giving me like payback vibes. You know, I don't know. I mean, honestly, it really comes down to your personal preference. Like, you also have to look at the hands, look at the watches. Like, this guy has a gold watch, I guess, and then do they all have gold watches? This guy has a shinier watch, I would argue. This one's a brighter watch, and then this guy has a silver watch. So, I mean, at the end of the day, just look at the prices. The prices will tell you the demand. Whichever Daryl is the most expensive, that means more people like the most people like that agent. So Miami Daryl is number one, obviously, but the other, like, number two is what other people think, right? And when it comes to investing, you need to know what other people like, because you're investing for other people. You're investing to sell to other people. You want to make sure that there is good demand out there. What's the difference between Minimore and Factor New for Glock Gamma Dapper? Does it not matter? No, it does not matter. It really doesn't, but maybe just a status thing. Having Factor New is just better, but you don't, if it's way more expensive, I don't think you should care too much about it. I've been surprised at the lack of crafting since the CS2 release. I've done tons of crafts, but seems like the community doesn't feel the same. What do you think? And how can an increase in crafts affect price? Well, an increase in crafts demand, and if a lot of people start crafting, then yeah, prices will go higher for a lot of stickers. So I would argue that, yeah, we don't have that catalyst for crafts because we don't have new skins. It's just the way it is. It's plain and simple. We don't have new skins. We don't have new cases. We don't have new content. Once we start getting new skins, we will start crafting more. It's just the way it is. Like, we just have to be patient. New operation comes out, these agents will go lower, and then I will buy. Sure. I mean, if you want, you can wait, but there's no guarantee that they will go low to your level. Because, like, here's the thing. You can, like, you say that, and that's great, comrade. And listen, like I said, there's no rush to buy agents right now. I'm not saying that you have to buy now. Like, please don't take my words out of context. Well, what I am saying is, like, there's still no guarantee that Miami Daryl will crash 10-20%. I don't know what price you're trying to get him at or another agent, but what if your target never hits? And then, I mean, at some point you gotta pull the trigger and start your position. Whether it's now or later, it's up to you, but like I don't want you waiting too much on the sidelines, otherwise you're never gonna hit the bottom is what I'm trying to say. You're never gonna hit the bottom. It's super unlikely. Just a bit lower, lower is lower, and I have a gut feeling for it. Alright, man, good luck though. Good luck. I wish you the best with that. What do you think about being old school Vertigo package? No, I'd stay away from that. What do you think? Do you think I should invest in the Vipe Assista Revolution agent? Yeah, you could if you want. Female agent, it's fine. I'll need it. Yeah, you're good, man. What do you think about the Anubis package? No, stay away from the Anubis package. It's too risky. Do you have any information about the print stream? I think the author of the skin said he is trying to fix them for CS2, right? I heard about that. I heard about that, yeah. Listen. I'm personally not buying print streams in bulk. If I were to buy a print stream, I'd buy it as a play skin investment and hold it for years if I have to. If prices don't... if the skin doesn't get updated, I have no problem holding my investment for years. I consider it a play skin investment. I'm not looking to get rich off of print streams. That is hopium, copium, whatever you want to call it. That's not investing. That's called speculating, and too much. I would argue that's a lot of speculation. What is the red rarity for agents? It's called master. Master agents are red. Pink agents are superior agents, purple agents are called exceptional agents, and then you have blue agents, which are just distinguished agents. I have about 600 Phoenix and Gamma cases. Good for you. I bought them for 3 cents. Do you think they will still go up? They will always go up. That's just how it is. Yeah, they will continue rising over the next couple of years. So it's up to you if you want to hold on to them all. You want to sell some now, periodically sell whenever there's opportunity. It's really up to you. I would consider cashing some of them out for your next investment. Whether that be an operation, whether that be Copenhagen, whatever comes out, I would consider not selling all of them, but locking in some of those gains periodically. Print Stream in CSGO was the best M4, even better than the Howl. I hope they fix it. Damn, that's a hot take. Katowice 2019 capsule investing, you could, but they're already kind of pricey. You could. Nothing wrong with that, I guess. How often would your top Patreon rank get a coaching a month? How long would the sessions be? Yeah, so David, that's actually a great question. For private coaching, it basically is on demand. So it's you get added on Discord. We have DMs back and forth. If you ever have any questions, you need some fast answers, I DM you. And then if you really want to like go into a more personal conversation, you know, you show me your investments, we talk, you know, voice to voice, whatever. We got to schedule it. So like you tell me like, all right, when are you available? When am I available? And you know, we'll find the time. If it's once a week, it's once a week. If it's once a month, it's once a month. But like, it's the communication aspect. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Which agent would you buy right now if you only could choose? If I could only choose one agent, I think I listed them right here. Like, I'm personally super liking number K, Bloody Daryl, and this guy, the vampire guy. I just think those eyes are just super unique. Yeah, he's a lower rarity agent, meaning there's more of him out there, but I don't know, man. Something about those eyes. But there's other agents, too, that are good. You know, agents that have, like the Tenente chat. Apparently, he has done very, very well over the past few weeks. Not saying you should buy him right now, but, like, I don't know. I mean, it's crazy. Like, some of these agents, like, you just have to find opportunities. Let's see here. Should I buy the Tyloo Stockholm Hollow because of the holiday event that is coming up, or should I save all my funds that I have for an operation to spend on cases? I think you can do a little bit of both. You can do like 50-50. Half of your money into Stockholms, the other half for cases and stickers from the next operation. And you can also get more money. You know, the reason I say that is because here's the thing. We don't know that an operation is for certain gonna come out before the next major. We just don't know. Like, listen, everything is pointing towards it. It's very likely, but nothing is ever confirmed with 100% certainty. So I'd much rather you have some investment than have your money just doing nothing for you. You know what I mean? So why not put some of that money to work into the Tyloo, and then the other money will come around and be spent when, you know, if and when the operation comes out. Can you please answer my question? What's your question, TJ? TJ, where's your, is it risky to invest in operation stickers now? I probably wouldn't, just cause we don't know. I mean, here's the thing. The thing with operation stickers is they are limited supply, similar to agents. They will only go down in value, or sorry, they will only go down in supply, but their price is heavily linked to demand. And what I mean by that is crafting demand. If we don't have demand for crafts, the prices will not rise. If we get new skins and the skins happen to fit very nicely with those old operation stickers, the prices of those stickers, chat, will rise. Right now we're at a period where it's like, the growth is pretty slow because, well, the demand is slowing. We don't have crafting demand. So again, just gotta be patient, wait for opportunities. If you missed out on Riptide investing, or you missed out on Riptide stickers, don't worry. There probably will be another investment in the future. So don't feel obligated to buy Riptide stuff if you've already missed it, because the price has already gone up quite a bit on a lot of them. So like, there's no point to chase it, if that makes sense. Agents versus capsules, what would you do right now? I would do a little bit of both, but I think capsules, especially like Paris capsules, would probably make a little bit more sense. That being said, though, Paris capsules is a whole nother animal, chat. I don't know if you guys have seen the charts for Paris, but god dang, they look insane. These capsules are not letting go. If you look, chat, at the capsules, 34 cents. Like, what is this chart, ladies and gentlemen? We've already formed a bottom, and we're trying to break out here. If it reaches 35 cents, holy... Like, that's that's ridiculous, chat. That is ridiculous. I'm actually kind of shocked that it has had such a huge run up in price. Should I buy fracture cases now? I'd probably be cautious of fracture cases. I would not be buying here. I have 45 mouse hollows at $9.96 average price. Is that a good pickup price? $9.96 from Paris. That's a good entry point. I like that. What has more potential, Tyloo Hollow or foils from Stockholm? Historically speaking, hollows. Foils are still a bit of a, I don't know, maybe, but like foils have lower supply, so lower liquidity, lower volumes. I would go with hollows. Where do you unbox agent skins? During operations. When you get an operation, that's where you get agents, by playing the missions and redeeming your points or stars for agents. Fimayo, thanks so much for becoming a tier 3 channel member. Shout out to you, man. Make sure you join the private Discord. Make sure you're there. Appreciate the support. What should I do with $15? It's up to you if you want to keep it in the case of like an operation. Because like, here's the thing, TJ. I don't want you to put $15 right now into Paris and then next week have them come out with a new case, or sorry, a new operation, and then you're not able to pay to, buy a pass, if that makes sense. Because I want you to have some money in the event that we do get new content, we do get a new operation, because I want you to buy the pass, I want you to play the operation, get your points, get your stars, get your investments, your cases. So like, personally, if I were you, yeah, I would just, it really comes down to circumstance. Like, if you can get $15 in a week or a month, then I'd probably spend it now. But if these are like very, very special $15, like you can't put more money into the game, I'd probably keep it for a little bit longer just to see. How come I can sell something on Steam and it goes to pending balance? That happens to several items. It's been happening to me quite a bit. It is what it is, man. There's really not much that we could do about that. Please, some quick thoughts for a Glock Emerald. What about the Glock Emerald? It's a great Glock skin, rare, from a good collection. I think it will just go higher over the years. It's a good play skin investment. I have some balance. Should I buy some Gamer Legion Apex mouse hollows? Only if you want to, my guy. Only if you want to. If you believe in them, if you have conviction in them, then by all means. But like, you should have been buying when they were cheaper. Would you choose? What do you mean would I choose? What should you buy with $50, skins or agents? Okay, so skins are not going to make you rich. Agents have the potential to make you rich, but I would say if you really want to invest something, like, I would do stickers. Stickers and capsules. But if I had to pick between skins and agents, I would do like 50-50. Like 50% skins, 50% agents. Have a little bit of both. Although agents will probably appreciate more. Is it worth buying number K now? Maybe. Depends on your time horizon. Guys, investing in agents is not like a get-rich-quick scheme, I would say. It will take time, especially for, like, some of these agents. Because, like, number K is already 40 bucks. I definitely see him doubling in value in the next couple of years. I don't know how fast, though. Same goes for skins. I don't know when my Desert Eagle Blaze is going to double in value. But I do know it's a good, rare item that will hold its value pretty well, that will have high demand. See, that's why I'm invested in some of my skins that I have here, right? Like, if I go to, like this Desert Eagle Blaze, I purchased it because, not because I want it to double, triple, 4x my money and I become rich. No, I bought it because it's a stable skin, very old skin, limited time only rare item, has a really, really nice design that a lot of people like. And yeah, it's expensive, but like I'm not hoping, I guess hoping is not the right word, but like I'm not expecting it to double, triple anytime soon. But if it does, great. It's mainly for like a store of value. You know what I mean? Like it keeps my value there. And in the event that, oh, a better investment comes around, let's say, you know, Copenhagen comes out and I need some extra cash because I really want to invest in some capsules, maybe I'll sell my Desert Eagle Blaze, and by then hopefully it has appreciated a little bit in value. I sell it then, you know, because I've held my money there for quite some time, and then I use that liquidity, that money, into a much faster growing investment. That's the beauty of investing, chat. Like you can always sell your investments, and that's what I do with skins. Like a skin that holds its value, and if I need the money, if I can't find any more money that I can put into the game, then I'll sell it, you know, and move it into something else. Can you suggest me how I can get a knife from $1 with the help of trade-ups? Trade-ups are gambling. It is literally gambling. It's better than cases, but it's still gambling. Only $1 is not going to get you a knife anytime soon. So I don't even know if you can do a trade-up for under $1. Personally, I would not go down that route. I would go down the investing route. I would go down, like, start investing in stickers, capsules, cases, and go from there. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're interested in learning more about these topics, because that's what we talk about here. We talk about growing your investments. I had number K since it first came out, and I knew it was going to be a great hold. Yep, absolutely. The NZ SAS is already $15 as a blue. I know, it's crazy. It's appreciated quite a bit. Is it smart to sell Paris and rebuy when it drops like Antwerp? No. Because you don't know when it will you don't know when it will drop like Antwerp. You don't know if it will drop like Antwerp. So if you sell now, you're going to miss out on a ton of potential gain. Like, you do realize that because the sale just ended, the sky is the limit, chat. Like, the ground is so low, we are close to the ground where, yeah, it could go down a little bit more, but I'm looking up. I'm not looking down. You know what I mean? Like, if you look down, oh, I see the ground. But if I look up, I see, whoa, so much more potential there. So, no, I'm not selling right now. Maybe you can sell some if they've, if you've doubled your money in a week on some items. Okay, maybe you can take some profits if you're a little bit hesitant, if you're a little unsure. A 2x in a week is very, very good returns. So you can take some profit, but I think selling everything is a mistake. And I stand by that. Even if prices crash tomorrow and they go back down to like the sale levels, I still stand by that because you just don't know. What if the opposite happened and they kept rising and you missed out on those gains? So again, at the end of the day, it really depends on your time horizon, your investing strategy. Where is your HAL? It's up here. My HAL is up here. What's up? How you doing there, Yusuf? What is your current goal in CS? My current goal? To get a 7-figure inventory. 7 figures. $1 million inventory. Keep scaling, keep growing. Possibly even becoming one of the richest investors there are, or is. What kind of capsule stickers should I invest in at the moment? We've made tons of videos on it. We have a whole backlog of live streams and videos that you can binge watch. We talk about Paris investing. We talk about Antwerp investing. I personally really like Stockholm. There's older majors that you can be buying. I would say make sure you for sure have Paris investments, and then you can add other majors around that. Okay, good. You got me scared. I thought you sold. Nope. What Glock skin should I buy as a play skin investment for around $75? How much is it? Twilight Galaxy is a bit pricey, I think. So maybe not Twilight. Yo, man, I came from the future where the capsules are from Paris are $10. Please don't sell. Uh-oh. How sure are you that an operation is coming out? Fairly sure. I mean, just think about it. Like, we basically have 6 months until the next major, 5 months. Like, we haven't had a case in 8-9 months. We haven't had an operation in 2 years. All of the leaks and everything just points to like some new content. They released the game without new content, without a new case even. That is screaming that they're holding off on a big, content update. And what are big content updates in CSGO or CS2 operations? So to me, it makes a lot, like logically it makes sense. But again, we will have to see. Nothing is confirmed. Hey man, I'm looking into buying some skins. I've been trying to pick up a Karambit Phase 4 fake Sapphire. Okay, but don't know what is a good price for it. Can you help me approximate the cost? Join the Discord server, Kuba. Join my Discord server, post a screenshot with the pattern ID. I'm sure we can help you out offline. If you have buff access, that will also help. Like, buff 163. I'm sure you can search for that pattern. CSGO Float is a good resource to take a look at how many of those knives exist and if any were sold. You think they will release some big update this month? I made a video talking about that, David. Probably end of October, early November. Yeah, we still got plenty of time. CS Float is the GOAT, yes sir. Yeah, cheapest on buff is 1366. Yeah, 1366 on buff right now for Phase 4. Yeah, but it's pattern based though, so like maybe his pattern is slightly better because it's a fake Sapphire or whatever. It's hard. It's hard. Patterns are hard. You have to make sure you have the right pattern. Take a look at recent purchases, recent sells. It's not an exact science, chat. That's why I don't like price checks, because it's like, I can give you a price, but some other person will say, that's not the right price. I would value it at this. No, I traded it at that price. And then you have somebody in China who bought it even lower than you, and you're like, no, the real value is that. So it's like, too much, man, too much. It's way too much. Much love, Fano. Best Cato 19 holo, probably Tyloo. Vici is also pretty good. Could you see Factory New HAL getting to 12k like the lore? Yes, I do. Which is why I still own my HAL. Do you think that standard Mouse 2023 will rise? The paper? Yes, I do. Thoughts on the Numis case being permanent in the store or potentially discontinued? I think it will be permanent. It's like a drop collection. It will remain in the store because they're making a ton of money from it, and it's literally just a brand new collection that you can just buy. When are you thinking of selling Paris capsules? When I make enough profit. Right now, I have not made enough profit yet. I'm not really familiar with buff, but for example, a capsule is 20 cents there, while 30 cents on Steam. Why can't people just buy it on buff and then sell it on Steam? It'll still be 20. Yeah, but then you're locking in that money into the Steam ecosystem. And when you lock it into the Steam ecosystem, you can only spend it on Steam. So, like, your money is technically losing value when you put it into Steam. So, it ain't perfect. It's not a direct comparison. All in on Cologne 2015? Alright, Ronnie. Cologne 2015. Which mouse holo do you think looks the best? It doesn't matter which one I think looks the best. It matters what the market says. And personally, I personally like Stockholm the best, but, Paris is still very good too. And I hope Paris does very well. I hope it rises. I hope a lot of people think the same way. I think if you have a lot of money and can wait long term, a HAL field tested and above is an amazing hold. I agree. Buff balance is like 95, 97% real money. Sure. Steam Market isn't. Yeah, Steam Market is like 70 or something. Yeah, I agree. I agree, chat. Any thoughts on Cadian papers? Nope. I would stay away. The news already hit. Cadian already retired or, got booted from the team. So, nope. Not touching Cadian. I already answered that. Kelzua, yep, mouse paper is a good investment in my opinion. Again, not financial advice, just what I have done. I bought some Shadow Daggers vanilla. Do you have any glove recommendations for Shadow Daggers vanillas? I'd probably put some like black ties, like some black gloves or some smokeouts. I think smokeouts are good. A guy from Portugal, he said he's going to buy an AK Vulcan, $5K with red stickers that are rare. What do you think? Yeah, but what are those red rare stickers? Vulcan is cool though, but I don't know what stickers. And I need to see the skin. I need to see there's so many factors. I don't know if it's a good deal. How much Paris capsules did you buy? 0. I didn't buy capsules. I bought stickers. I was thinking about buying capsules, but they didn't drop nearly as much as I thought they would, which is why I didn't buy. If they had dropped after the sale ended, I would have bought a lot. But nope, they did not drop, so I did not buy. I will chill with my stickers. At what price will you sell your Paris capsules in the future? Personally, if I did have capsules, I'd sell at a 3x return, so around like 60-70 cents. That would be a decent exit point for most of your capsules. Most. Not all, but most. What pair of stickers did you get? Tons of stickers, my guy. I bought a bunch of Apex, Gamer Legions, Mouse, you name it. Hey Fano, do you, and like I said, I'm very transparent about it. The reason I hesitate to say is because like I've been streaming every day for the past 3 months during the Paris sale where we talk about Paris investments and all that. So like I highly recommend, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel and rewatch some of those older videos, because there are nuggets out there, like just pure nuggets where like you get into my head and like learn my thought process and like why I did this, what I bought, what I recommend, you know, as a friend, not as, you know, investing advice, and just like talk about it, right? So highly recommend you guys watch those old videos and live streams. Everything gets saved here on YouTube. What do you think about VSM versus Rocks? I think VSM is a good competitor to Rocks, but yeah, VSM is cool. I bought some just in case. I bought 5,000 contenders on sale. Should I sell some and buy Challenger? You don't have to. I don't think you should. Depends where you bought them from and the fees involved. It seems like a lot of work to transfer them. How you doing there, Romeo? Welcome to the stream, man. What do you think right now? Wait, what do you think to buy right now? Badge Howl for 66? Oh, like the patch? You could buy the Howl patch, but I'd save that money for something better. Something stable or something just... Can you show us your Paris 2023 crate? I've shown it to you guys before in previous live streams, chat, so... I've already showed you the Paris, and by the way, this is not my full, like, most of my stickers are not on this account, ladies and gentlemen. If you're interested in, like, to know exactly what I bought, like, become a channel member or join the Patreon for, like, the full list, right? The spreadsheet, the Excel spreadsheet with all my purchases, but, you know, here is just on this account. I have a bunch of Mouse glitters, a bunch of Apex hollows, and, yeah, I mean, this one actually is not Paris. I don't know why... Hold on, I don't know why that's in there. Wait, Paris stuff. Let's retrieve. This actually doesn't belong there. It's hilarious. Anyways, why do you avoid my questions so much? What's your question? Should I sell some agents now and buy Paris capsules? If you've made profit from agents, you could lock in some gains. Nothing wrong with that. Depends on the agent. Hey Fano, can you please rate my investments? Rate your investments. Ooh. Alright, I'll do one. I'll take a look at one investment. Give me 1 second as I pull it up here. 1 second, boys. Alright, so rate my investments, he says. Alright. Alright, what do we got here? ITB Hollows, W. They're looking pretty shaky. They may not qualify next major. Love the glitters, love the hollows. Dupree, solid player. When he retires, this sticker goes stonks. Let's see here. OG, speculative, rare. Rare in the sense that it's the only borderless OG sticker. I like it. Jacom, it's a hit or a miss. I have no clue. Heroic, love Heroic. It's the only logo with, it's the only sticker with the new Heroic logo, and it's from Paris. I like that. Mongols, very unique sticker as well. They're probably never coming back. Glitters, very, very nice. Cheaper than Hollows. Rops is pretty cool, but he just needs to continue playing well. He needs to continue being the top player that he is, and his sticker will probably continue rising. Fours, same thing. New logo, really, really good. Fluxo glitters, they look alright. I'm not too thrilled about how they look in CS2, but it's still Fluxo. Furia is good. Liquid is better in CS2. It's not bad. The glitter, I would say, is better than the hollow, so I like that you chose glitter instead of hollow. G2 glitter, not too thrilled about it. Could have used that money into something else. Again, concentrating into something else, but again, that's fine. Don't take my criticism and be like, oh, I have to sell G2 now. No, nothing wrong with G2. It'll still probably rise. FaZe, same thing. Pretty good. FaZe is a popular org. I see no reason why it can't rise. I think Fnatic is the dark horse, or one of the dark horses in this major, where a lot of people will, you know, not will, but have slept on this sticker. And then, yeah, I mean, you just have a lot of other glitters out there. So overall, not bad. Couple Antwerp legends. That's also pretty good. Love the Antwerp capsules. And a couple Rio capsules too. That's kind of interesting. And then love your Tyloo patch. Keep that Tyloo patch for next year. WMM. All right, chat. Greetings, my fellow troglodytes. Holy cow, Norsk. That's hilarious. Should I keep the Paris souvenir packages? Yes, keep those packages. Wait for them to... But here's the thing. If you keep your Paris packages, you got to hold them for a little bit. So, like... Oh, sorry. You hold them, but you have to monitor them. You have to see what happens to their price. If the price starts going higher and you double, triple your money, sell. Don't hold them for too long. Don't get too invested in them, right? You have to know when to cash out. Thanks for looking at it, Fano. No problem. What price do you think mouse papers could hit? I think they could easily hit 50 cents. That's being very conservative. How long do you think it will take until Paris has risen at least 50%? Some items have already gone up 50%, depending on what price you bought them at. So it really depends. Really depends on the price you paid, and then the price that, it really comes down to the price you paid. Should I buy Tyloo stickers right now? You could. You could. I'm not going to tell you that right now is the best time to buy Tyloo. I'm just going to say, like, you could do that. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, Fano, I have 405 CS2 cases. Can I sell now or keep them? They'll probably keep rising over the years, so it's really up to you if you want to sell them. The thing people need to understand is, like, if you sell today, what are you going to put that money into? If you know what you're going to put that money into, then sell it today. Nothing wrong with that. Lock in some gains. Check my inventory, Fano. Not right now, Arrow. Not right now. This is not an inventory review stream. This is just, you know, a Q&A stream. We talked a little bit about agents today. Should I buy Tyloo patch? Tyloo patches are pretty good, just because, you know, Tyloo. Yeah. Would you recommend some badges? Badges are okay. They're called patches in CSGO, or here in America, they're called patches. I mean, you could do that, but when you say badge, you're talking about pins, though. Pins or patches? Like, there's a difference. So, long story short, they're all speculative 5% investments. You don't put too much money into them. If you're gonna buy patches or patch packs, don't put a lot of money into them. If you're gonna buy, you know, pins, don't put a lot of money into them. Yeah, pins, no, stay away from pins. Unless they're genuine pins, and even that's kind of shady. Heroic went bankrupt. No, I don't think they went bankrupt. But again, I don't really follow Heroic that much. You think the Blueberry agent is a better investment than the Brazilian guy? I don't know, dude. Maybe. He is blue. I do like blueberries. I mean, listen, like, remember what I said earlier. Make sure that they have high demand, good volume. The price is moderately priced, not too expensive, right? Decent rarity, not too rare or not too common, somewhere in the middle. I think that's fine. What do you think the number one thing right now to invest in? Here's the thing. Paris is the number one thing you should have been investing in. Even today, like, I'm still buying some Paris stuff because I still see growth from that. But if you don't want to do Paris, you want to put your money into something else, I mean, cases are good, agents are doing well right now, certain skins, you know, have potential, but it really comes down to your time horizon. Like, how many years are you planning, or months or whatever, how long are you planning on holding your investment? I think that matters the most. What price for Mao's glitter will satisfy you after some time? I mean, if the price of Mao's glitter goes to $5, I'll be super happy. Super happy. Sorry if you're intentionally avoiding, Fano. Do you have any crafts that you are really jazzed about? Got inspired by your MP7 and I got a 98% fade and I threw 4 Movistar Riders Hollows. Looks so good. Yes and no. The reason I say that is because crafts eat up a lot of capital. Like, if you want to have nice crafts, you're gonna have to spend money, and spending money means less money for investing, and less money for investing means less growth, and less growth means, well, I'm gonna not reach my full potential. So personally, I'm staying away from crafts. Hey Fano, can I drink Coca-Cola today? If you want to, but it's sugar, so I wouldn't drink too much of it. Pain Gaming Hollow, it's alright. Pain Gamings are good. I like Pain Gamings. Do you think number K, Getaway Sally, and Blade Darrow are underrated? I don't think they're underrated. I think they're pretty expensive, and a lot of people like them. If you had about $150, would you rather invest into a couple Paris Hollows or get into the glitters and papers or just get something else? Personally, I would either... So, $150, I would do a little bit of Hollows and then glitters. Or just... It really depends on what hollow are you buying? Are you buying Apex hollow? Are you buying the more expensive hollows? Or are you buying like the more speculative, cheaper hollows? Because like $150, you can do a lot of things. Like, you can put all your money into like Fnatic, an underrated sticker. You can put all your money into like the Fnatic hollow, right? Or you can put all your money into like the Mouse hollow, which is one of the most expensive hollows, has a lot of demand, a lot of hype riding on it. Or you can take that and put it into like the glitters and papers for a couple of teams. There's nothing wrong with either approach. Personally, I would do glitters and papers for 150. If you had 1,000, maybe I'll buy some more hollows, but with 150, I'd probably just stick with glitters. Gamma knives or chroma knives or gamma knives? Personally, I prefer chroma knives, but gamma knives have gotten a really, really nice glow up. Do you invest in any other Steam items other than CSGO? Nope. I mainly invest in like pretty much, yeah, full CSGO. How would you invest $15 right now? Like I said, as long as you can afford an operation to come out next month and you will have a means to purchase the pass, $15 right now could be spent nicely on some papers, some glitters from Paris. So whatever team that you really, really like, you think will do very well, you just invest in that and go from there. I'll just buy more Paris contenders or Paris contender capsules. Yep. Put it in my stash, forget about it. Yeah, but don't forget about it too long because Copenhagen will be here before you know it. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, J-Shred. You never... also, guys, follow me on X or on Twitter. I don't know how many of you guys use social media, but like, the reason I say that is because I post a lot of like investing topics and conversation starters. If you're interested in like talking and discussing about skins and investments, like sometimes giveaways, you never know. Definitely follow me on that. Like, I do post some pretty cool CSGO content, CS2 content. So, fano CSGO on Twitter. Check it out, guys. Check it out. And Damascus Steel versus Karambit Doppler. Personally, I would go with the Karambit Doppler, but again, it depends on the phase. I already followed you. That's a W. Do you invest in other things like 401k crypto? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. What do you think about when the operation comes out? I already answered that. I think it comes out end of year. Mid-October, early November. Hey, Fano, Paris capsules has risen to all-time highs. How long to expect a 2x? With the way it's growing, it may happen before you know it. I honestly don't know. I don't like to speculate, Cool Deep. I don't like to speculate. Listen, just let it ride, see what happens, and then, you know, move on, you know? Me saying that it's going to 2x in a week isn't going to, like, help the price, right? So, whatever happens, happens, man. We still got plenty of time until the next major. What about the ENS Hollow? Can you please look at it and its price? What about the ENS Hollow? It's actually one of the cheapest, if not the cheapest, hollow stickers in the game from Paris. It too will rise, but, I mean, it's cheapest for a reason. Has the lowest demand. Open your Paris, guys. I mean, yeah, the more people that open Paris, the better. We're almost in mid-October. Yeah. We still have half a month left. Emerald German Gunner, good or bad investment? I would say it's a good investment. Do you play CSGO a decent amount, or are you in it for the skins mainly? So when I was younger, I used to play a lot of CSGO for the game. And then when skins came out, I started slowly going more towards the skins, Now I would say I'm more skins, less game. I'm probably like a 60-40. So like 60% love the skins, 40% love the gameplay. I still love this game. It's a great game, great concept, love playing it. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, I mean, it's somewhere in this. It's a balance. I don't know. Hard to say. Milan, welcome to the stream, man. Sell all Paris stuff before the next major? Yes. Maybe not all, but most. Most is the right word, not everything. With the leaked Operation collections, do you think Inferno Italy will be replaced with drop collections? No. No, I do not. I think we will get new Operation collections. And if we don't get an Operation, we'll have new drop collections. Which is why it's 50-50, Bugs. We don't know what will happen. We don't know that an Operation is coming out. There's no confirmation, but it's pointing and looking likely that we're going to get something like that. Let's see here. I have a few $100s. Where should I deposit it? Steam, Buff, elsewhere. Thank you for the sauce. Definitely, if you have access to Buff, use Buff. 100%. If you can use Buff, you have an account, use Buff. Way, way, way better. Better fees, better prices. Use Buff. Halfway to a future operation? What do you mean? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, Snowy. Tyloo Boston Paper is rising. Good. Good. Although it has a low supply, so, I mean, of course it's going to rise. If a lot of people are buying it, and, you know, got investors there. Is Apex Paper better than Fnatic Paper? It has more demand, but that doesn't necessarily... Well, Fnatic is a bigger org, but here's the thing. Like, I don't like comparing better or worse. Personally, I invested more into Apex than Fnatic, so in a sense, yes, I do think it's better, but again, I think both will rise. So, you talked about mid-October. Yes, and I said we still have time for an operation to come out in October. We still have half of a month left, right? we're halfway through the month, so we still got plenty of time for a new operation to come out by the end of the month or early next month. Show us your howl, sure. Show us the howl, the mighty howl. Rawr. Which is better, gloves or weapon skins? Depends. I would say rare weapon skins like Dragonlords, Gungnir's, Fire Serpents, Wild Lotuses, better than gloves. Unless the gloves are like factory new Pandoras or something really super rare. But at the end of the day, I'd probably first get skins before you get gloves. Like a good AK skin or a good, op skin if that's what you're doing, right? The howl hurt my feelings so bad every time. Yo, Marvin, you're wild, man. That's hilarious. I hope the Copenhagen Major is a flop. Don't say that. But yeah, I do hope that they have a different design. They're not borderless. I do hope that as well. Do you think the op containment breach has reached its peak? Yes. Wait, no. What do you mean? What do you mean reached its peak? It's definitely gone up quite a bit, but I don't think it's reached its peak. I think it can continue to rise over the years. Because it's from a good case, guys. It's from a good case. Bro, you should check out the M4 Decimator. It just exploded in price. What? Decimator? Why did the Decimator explode in price? Somebody buy a bunch? I don't believe there will be an operation this month. Okay. We don't know. We don't know. Maybe. Check out the Decimator in game. Yeah, so the Decimator has gone up. So ever since CS2 came out, it literally went up from $12 to $16. Why? More demand. More demand for, more players have access to the game. They want good looking skins, so they buy something, colorful and shiny like the Decimator. I followed you on X. Hey, shout out to you, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. I hope you like the content there, my guy. How do you multi-sell stickers on Steam? I think there's a way. Join my Discord server, Eddie. We can help you out. If you're trying to multi-sell on Steam, there is a way to do it. Off the top of my head, I don't know how to do it because I don't do it that way, but there's a feature in Steam where you don't have to use third parties' websites and stuff. Will agents continue to rise, Fano? Yes, in the long term, they do continue to rise, Snowy. I do think they will rise. Hey, Fano, please help. I have some Prisma and CS20 cases. Do I sell them now or hold? Tomorrow's video is for you. Watch tomorrow's video, my guy, because we will talk about cases, their future. All I'm going to say is don't get too greedy with cases. They are long-term investments, not short-term investments, but it all depends on what happens in the next few weeks. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Thoughts on investing in guns with Cato stickers? Unless they're super high tier, I wouldn't call them investments. I would call them it's sort of like, how should I say this? If you think crypto, you buy Bitcoin to hold value, and obviously it's speculative, so maybe this is not the perfect example. The best example is treating them like bonds, right? Like high tier skins as bonds because they're safe and they grow. And then the stocks are your stickers and cases. But for Cato 14, you're buying something that's rare, first of its kind, like Bitcoin, right? And obviously it's gonna have a huge market cap, huge demand, always, right? Being number one. So yeah, you can buy it, right? But you're not gonna get super filthy rich. You're not gonna get huge 10x, 100x return. I mean, who knows what will happen with Bitcoin? I'm just speculating, but at the end of the day, you're probably gonna get higher returns on smaller coins, but there's higher risk. Again, this is not a crypto stream. I'm just trying to use an analogy here. All right, boys, I've been talking for a long time. I usually do these hour streams just so that my voice doesn't die. I have to go right now, but thank you so much to everybody that came out. Guys, if I did not answer your question, let's continue the conversation. Leave a comment on this video, right? This video gets saved. You can always leave comments. I try to respond. And if I don't respond, you can always catch me on Discord, guys. Join the Discord. When is the cases video? Cases video is coming out probably in 8 hours, 10 hours tomorrow morning. Have a good night, boys. Stay safe. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, boys. Woo! Happy investing.